Okay, this is problem 5 in Check for Improvement 1. It says a farmer bought some sheep for $2,100. 2 sheep died and he sold the rest for 30 more a head than he had paid for them. That's $30 more each. So if he made a profit of $60, how many sheep did he buy? Well, we see that he bought some for a total price of $2,100 originally. We don't know how many, but we know the price per sheep would be if you did 2,100 and divided it by everybody. That's what he paid. Now later, the number of sheep he had after the 2 that died would be this many. We don't know what that would be right now. We just know it's original minus 2. And the price per sheep, they said, increased $30 per sheep. So that's the original price, whatever that comes to, plus 30. And if he made a $60 profit, how many sheep did he buy? So that's going to be a $60 profit is going to be $2,160. So we're still trying to figure out how many sheep he bought. Let's put together our formula where number of sheep times price per sheep equals total price, x minus 2 times 2,100 over x plus 30 equals 2,160. Alright, let's just do FOIL. Right now we're just solving for x. There's only one unknown. So x times 2,100 is 2,100x over x. That cancels. Plus 30x minus 4,200x. This minus 60, and then I'm going to say minus 2,160. I'm going to bring it over to this side by subtracting it from here to make 0, subtracting it from here to just put it in the mix. Okay? So now it looks like this problem. So far we've got 30x minus 4,200x minus, let's see, 2,160, and a 60 makes 2,220. Okay. Oh, I forgot to write down my 21. I canceled my x's, but that doesn't mean that number is gone. So 21 minus 60 minus 2,160. Let's see, I'm not even going to combine those because I see a better way too. That 21, subtract 21 for both sides. 2,100. I mean, add. Oh. Can't do that. $2,100. Yeah, they would cancel out actually, to an extent. Sorry about that. This, I'm going to just write it over here so that I can look at it better. Left over from here, I would have a negative 60. It's a sort of sketchy way of doing it, but that way I just get to look at this more simple. 4,200 over x minus 60 and minus another 60. I had this number and this number, and they were very close, but they couldn't quite cancel. This one won, and it left over a negative 60 right there. Plus the other negative 60 will just be a negative 120. So I am going to, first I'm going to write it out in its simplest form. So far, minus 120. All equals 0. There was an equal 0 there. So I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by x. That way I get that x out of the denominator. 30x squared minus 4,200. Those cancel. Minus 120x equals 0. Let's write it as a quadratic formula. Minus 120x minus 4,200 equals 0. I think we could maybe divide by 30. Let's try to do that to everything. Okay, get out my handy dandy calculator. Let's see. 30 divided by 30 just totally cancels. 120 divided by 30 is 4. So that's x squared minus 4x minus 4200 divided by 30 equals 140. So we're going to factor this out. X. Okay, what do we use to get 140 and the 4? I'm going to say a negative 14 and a positive 10. Let's check our work. X squared minus 14x plus 10x minus 140. That'd be a negative 4 and a negative 140. Yeah, that works. So these are our factors. X can equal a negative 10, or x can equal a positive 14. Well, this is a word problem, so x, meaning number of sheep, needs to be a positive number. So we're going to neglect the negative 10 sheep and keep positive 14. So we're getting that he starts out with 14 sheep, and the price per sheep is 2100 divided by 14. That comes to 150 per sheep. So 14 times, let me rewrite this, 14 times 150 per sheep, that comes to 2100. My original question that they asked me was, if he made a profit of 60, how many sheep did he buy? We're getting that he bought 14. So 14 sheep, x equals 14 sheep will be our answer. Just to double check, why don't you look back at what you did have? You had, in the later situation, you had 12 sheep. Just to see if it would be right, would 12 sheep times the original price plus 30 bucks per head. Original price was 150 plus 30 bucks, 180. So he made 180 a head off the 12. And will it make 2160? That is really the question. And then we'll know that it fits both this equation up here and this one. So I'm going to do the math on my calculator real quick. 12 times 180 equals 2160. Very good.